Random distribution over 100 trades, but also random distribution over 100 weeks. That's how you have to think. If you've had a slow week, if you've had a losing week, keep rolling the dice. As long as you have a proven edge, a proven plan, a proven strategy, keep rolling the dice. Because at the end of the day, this is where most traders fall off. They get bored, they get pissed off, they get annoyed, they want action, they want volatility. They say their trading plan isn't working. No, it's just been a slow week. You have to embrace it. You have to suck it up. You have to show discipline. You have to show patience. Come on, guys, here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another trading video. So it is that time of the week already. It is currently Saturday, the 29th of March, 2025. And as always, I am back with another weekly recap, another weekly roundup, keeping you guys up to date of all the trades I've taken, my wins, my losses, my mindset, and my beliefs, and just overall, as always, keeping you guys up to date. So trading update. If you watched my previous weekly recap, you would have known that I was holding a higher time frame short position on pound USD. So I'll pull up the screenshots now. And as you can see, yesterday, I closed this trade down for just over 4% profit. I held it over last weekend because I was expecting a higher time frame pullback to the daily 50 EMA. Unfortunately, we did not get much momentum last week. It was a very slow, boring week across all markets. There was not much momentum. We didn't have much volatility. So yesterday, I closed down the position for just 4%. But in these trading situations, it is what it is. My expectation is not to win. I do not have an expectation to be right. All I care about is making the correct decision. All I care about is following my trading plan, zero compromise, zero deviation. So that's what I did. And on the higher time frame, I was expecting a pullback. We did not have it. I closed down the trade for just over 4%. And what I've been reflecting on today, because it's Saturday, I've been doing my reflection. I've been going over my journal, going over the markets. And what I want to share with you in this video and what I've been telling myself is random distribution. Okay, guys. So Trading in the Zone, a brilliant book. I highly recommend this book to every single trader. If you are a beginner, medium, expert trader, whatever. I always read this book, Trading in the Zone, Mark Douglas. I read it once or twice every single year. It's a brilliant book. There's so many lessons. It really helps you with your trading psychology. I really recommend it. You've probably heard of it, but go and read it. Read it every single day if you have to. But one of the chapters he talks about in this book is random distribution, okay? And when I first got into trading, and obviously we know to be a successful trader, we have to adapt and evolve into a probability mindset that over 100 trades, regardless of the micro outcome, we will be successful. As long as we keep rolling the dice, as long as we keep playing and executing our edge every single day, every single trade, over 100 trades, we will come out successful. But there's a specific chapter he talks about random distribution. There is a random distribution between wins and losses. For example, you take 10 trades, we have no idea what trade is going to win, what trade is going to lose. But over those 10 trades, over those 50 trades, over those 100 trades, you will become profitable. As long as you have a proven edge, a proven strategy that you follow with zero compromise, zero deviation, you will be profitable. So it's currently the 29th of March, okay? I'm done trading the rest of the month. There's one trading day left on Monday. I don't trade Mondays because it's not fits my data. Trading days on Monday are always out of sync, always out of momentum. So the month of March for me is completed. I have executed one trading position for the whole month for just over 4% profit. And it's been a very, very slow month, okay? But this is what I want to share with you. This is what's helping me right now. This is what I've been reflecting on over the last few hours and writing to myself about random distribution. So there's two ways I think about random distribution, okay? Number one, over 100 trades. I have no idea what trade's going to win, what trade's going to lose. I don't expect any trade to win or lose. I don't care. All I care about is following my trading plan, zero compromise, zero deviation, no matter what. As long as I stick to my plan, which I know is profitable, which I have the data, I have the evidence to back up that belief, to back up that statement, which is great. As long as I execute my plan religiously, consistently, no matter what, over 100 trades, regardless if I win or lose on the micro, I will come out profitable. So that's number one. I don't care about an individual trade. I don't care about the individual outcome. I care about 50, 100, 1,000 trades. That's what you have to think. That's how you have to think about your mindset. And number two, random distribution on a time frame, okay? So the month of January, the month of February was very busy for me. I had a very, very busy start to the year. Lots of trades, lots of momentum, lots of volatility in the markets. However, March was very slow. So this is another way of looking looking at random distribution. So for example, the year of 2025, we have 12 months, random distribution. You could have the first 2 months, very busy, very profitable. You can make 5%, 5%. The next 2 months could be break even. The next 2 months could be -5. The next 2 months could be +5. It all depends on market conditions and the market volume and the market structure. Because, 1 week in the markets means nothing. One trading week, one trading month means nothing in the markets. However, for the human mind, for the human psychology, we are very impatient creatures. We want our wants and needs to be satisfied as quickly, as easy as possible. We want to be trading every single day. We want to be waking up, having that excitement, having that euphoria, being in trading positions. But in the real world, and especially in the markets, it does not work like that. You have to be a patient, disciplined stoic. And it's very, very difficult. But this is why it takes daily work, daily skill, daily consistency. So I hope you got some value from this weekly reflection, okay, guys? Number one, read Trading in the Zone. It's a brilliant book. If you've read it again. It's always going to help you. Every time I read this book, I always come away with something more. My mind latches on to a different idea, a different concept. Random distribution is the main thing that I'm taking away from this weekly reflection. Random distribution on every single trade. Over 50 to 100 trades. We have no idea what trade's going to win or lose. We apply this exact same principle on the yearly outcome. I have no idea what week is going to win or lose. I have no idea what month is going to win or lose. I don't care about that. My only goal, my only objective, my only mission is to keep rolling the dice every single week, every single month. As long as my trading plan is presented, as long as I have a valid trading setup, I roll the dice, I execute. I do not look up until the end of the year, because I always made this mistake, okay, guys? The market would be slow. There wouldn't be much movement. There wouldn't be much volatility like the week just gone. And what would happen? I would say to myself, my strategy isn't working. I need a new system. I need a new trading plan. And I would just hop from strategy to strategy, from shiny ball to shiny ball. And then all of a sudden, months and years have gone by and I still haven't made any progress because I'm just jumping from strategy to strategy because I'm impatient. Like I said, human psychology, humans are impatient creatures. This is why you have to develop patience. You have to develop discipline. You have to build the human psychology, and you also have to build your technical side, build the data. I will not compromise. I will not deviate on my trading plan because I have the evidence and data to back it up. Why would I compromise? Why would I deviate? It doesn't make any sense. So I hope you got some value from this weekly reflection, okay, guys? Random distribution over 100 trades, but also random distribution over 100 weeks. That's how you have to think. So if you've had a slow week, if you've had a losing week, keep rolling the dice. As long as you have a proven edge, a proven plan, a proven strategy, keep rolling the dice. Because at the end of the day, this is where most traders fall off. They get bored. They get pissed off, they get annoyed, they want action, they want volatility. They say their trading plan isn't working. No, it's just been a slow week. You have to embrace it. You have to suck it up. You have to show discipline. You have to show patience. Okay, guys, so that is today's weekly recap, weekly reflection. I hope you've had a great trading month. I hope you've had a great trading week. Let me know in the comments of how you got on this month, your wins, your losses. What were you struggling with? What were your psychological barriers? Because that's the one thing that I love talking about. That's the one thing I love discussing. And yeah, what are you applying into next month? I hope you're doing your weekly review, your weekly reflections, getting clear and precise on what you need to do, what you need to overcome, the mistakes you've made, your strengths, your weaknesses, because it's very important. Okay, guys? So thank you guys for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. I've got more writing reflections coming your way. I spent last week basically writing all week because there hasn't been much volatility. So for me, this is what I love about writing so much. And the markets, if there is not much volume, if there's not much opportunity in the markets, I take that energy, I take that boredom, and I put it out on writing, okay? I write to myself about myself every single day. And yeah, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but it helps me to hold the line. It helps me to stay off the trigger and sit on my hands because, as always, that's what I always say, trading is the easy bit. It's the sitting around and waiting that's difficult. And if you can master the waiting game in trading, you are unstoppable. That is today's weekly roundup, weekly reflection. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you all in the next one.